feet, Em.
Ooh.
I need to talk about mine.
Are yours out right now? Are the dogs out?
Then they have not been well, and no one told me how dry they were.
Well, I didn't want to say anything to your face, but we were talking about it behind your back, so don't worry.
Thank God.
We
Okay,
were
as
aware.
long as it's behind my back.
No, do people really care about other people's feet that much?
I don't know. I actually always feel like people are looking at my feet because I've got really bad circulation. I always think they're purple. But apart from that, mine was so dry, and obviously we're coming into summer and you want your feet like looking really good and smooth and not cracked.
Because you're wearing the sandals, you're wearing the flip-flops.
You're
You might be going bare feet. Don't do that in front of me, but you might.
You just don't want to look all scaly and gross at the heel. And my heels get particularly cracked. I just did not know how cracked they got until I saw this hack and tried it. I'll give you the rundown here. So I came across it on Instagram. A lifestyle blogger by the name of Anna May Groves shared it with her followers. And she basically showed how she gets rid of dry, cracked heels on the soles of her feet. And her results sounded so, so good. I was kind of like,
Whoa.
why haven't I tried it? It's actually so simple because I always get out of the shower and moisturize my feet. I moisturize my legs and my feet. They're still
What
cracked and
moisturizer do
dry.
you use for your
I
body?
used all different body moisturizers. Name a body moisturizer, I've used it. I have a very moisturized body.
Nice.
My feet not moisturized, so dry.
Does it like suck up all the moisture? Like you can never get it to the perfect suppleness that you want it to?
I just think I've got so much dry skin that I'm just concentrating on moisturizing it, and it's like I just can't get past all this dead skin that's like hanging off your feet. Anyway, point being, she uses the Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution. It's around $20 depending on the size. You get it in a few different sizes.
Is this the one that people use in their hair sometimes?
This guy, yes. So you can get it from Adore Beauty. You can get it like Maya, Priceline, a few different places.
Oh.
She uses this and she follows it with like a thick moisturizer. She uses Kiehl's Cream de Corp. That's a really thick body moisturizer. It's got shea butter in it. It's spendy. That's between like $74 to $123 depending on what size. I have here the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5 Plus, which I used.
Whoa.
So I'd say you just need a kind of a thick moisturizer.
Okay.
She uses this every day, and she basically uses this chemical exfoliant. She just uses it on her hands and then smooths it like all over her feet, waits for it to dry like a little bit. You can use like a cotton pad if you want instead of like you do it like post shower or you know, so your feet need to obviously be clean. And then she uses the thicker moisturizer over the top to kind of lock it all in. So,
And then what happens?
the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% exfoliating toner is kind of like one of those multitasking products. So you might have seen, as you mentioned, on TikTok, people put it in like spray bottles and spray their scalp to help with dandruff, or, you know, you have people using it on their body acne.
Is it an active?
Yes. So glycolic acid is an AHA. So that's a chemical exfoliant. So remember we talked about BHAs last week. This is
I thought you were going to say,
AHA.
remember when we talked about your back knee that you couldn't control? And I was like, yep, thanks for bringing that up. But
So this is a separate family. So a chemical exfoliant, and it basically works on the deeper layers of the skin to basically exfoliate the skin and improve your like skin tone and texture. Okay. So
can't wait.
after I had a shower, I almost don't want to show you the photo because my foot looks corpse-like. It's so gross.
Get the photo out right now. We've known each other for 5 years.
Okay. Oh, and please don't judge me. This is, I think we're not going to be friends after this. I'm just going to
I'll
do
be
like
the
a
judge
quick.
of that.
This is it before. It looks.
I didn't even see anything.
It looks horrific.
Just
That's
show it
how
to me.
embarrassed I am.
You're fine. Show it to me.
It's so crusty. It's cracked.
I
it's
didn't know
dry.
that about
it's like,
you.
Literally like. But I'm doing so much, you know, on my face, on my body, and I've just neglected my poor heels. I don't even want to look at my elbows. So I tried this hack. I just used it in my hand. I spread it all over my feet. It was supposed to be the heels, and I just went to town. I just spread it all over my feet.
Okay.
Then I used the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm to lock it all in. As I said, you can use any kind of cream. You can use like a QV cream. QV does like the really big like moisturizing pots, or Cetaphil or CeraVe or whatever. There's loads of options. I'd recommend doing this. I did this before work today because I saw my feet and I was like, holy shit, I can't walk around like this. But I'd recommend doing it at night and then putting like a pair of socks. I know this sounds like, ugh, but putting a pair of socks over the top so your feet, you don't like walk about and then get dust and like
Oh, okay.
random stuff stuck to your feet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'll help kind of absorb the moisturizer a little more. And it worked instantly. It looked, I'll bring up the picture.
How instant are we talking?
Seconds.
Whoa.
Wait, let me say 6:49 a.m. I tried it. I took the I took the photo a little bit after. 7:19. I got dressed, got my clothes on.
That's crazy. Wait, did the dead skin come? Like, could you see the dead skin coming off, like peeling off?
When you kind of use that on your feet, you do notice that you've got
the glycolic acid.
When you use the glycolic acid on your feet and you're kind of like massaging it in, you do notice you need to wash your hands afterwards, but you're not like noticing big bits of skin hanging off or anything like that. I was just so excited that it worked instantly. And I think if you're doing it every day, like
I know you're excited because you're wearing sandals right now.
I've got my sandals on, showing off my feet. If you're using it every day, I reckon your feet would be in such good shape. And I think I'm going to do it too. I'm so stoked with this hack.
Thank you so much for listening to Tried and Tested. We are here every week. If you want more from us, you can always follow us on Instagram at the You Beauty Podcast or read our stuff on mamamia.com.au. Erin writes a lot of stuff.
So much stuff. Help me, my hands.
If there's anything you also want us to try on Try and Test It, jump into our DMs or you can email us at podcast@mamamia.com.au. We will be back here in your ears and on your faces next week.
This episode was produced by Cassie Merritt with audio production by Lou Hill.
Bye.
See ya.